Good afternoon. Wow, that's actually good morning. Why would I say good afternoon? It's almost afternoon, couple minutes. Picks from Joe's, a little quick game day. Again, on the road traveling this week. This didn't work out to do it either Wednesday or Thursday nights. And last night I just basically passed out. Not from drinking and whatnot, just, tired from the week. So fair to do a quick picks from Joe's today, game day. Hope everyone's traveling safe, enjoying some tailgate action in Stillwater. Getting ready for the game at Boone Pickett Stadium this afternoon, 3:30 Eastern. Oklahoma State hosting the Red Raiders, and again, we'll talk about this more later. But when Texas Tech, if you see Texas Tech come in the stadium, just remember they did bring their defense with them. So don't think the product on the field means the defense stayed in Lubbock today. So one, I'm going to try to do a little screen share today because there we go. I can do that. So we'll share some screen. I'll be trying to watch the chat. If anybody chats on YouTube, I'll be trying to watch that a little bit to see what we can, maybe if somebody's got some wise remarks, we might say something. Anyway, before we get to the football, we got a good slate of football today. All good games, and I know I'll talk about that in a minute. I know there's a game everybody's going to go, what's that? What do you mean? But I think they're all intriguing, could be interesting games today. Action yesterday. Both men's and women's teams kicked off their seasons officially. The women played earlier in the day. They beat Arkansas State 76-34 easily. Their next game is going to be Tennessee State on Tuesday in Gallagher-Iba Arena Eastern, so 7 p.m. Central. Tuesday night, Tennessee State and Gallagher-Iba. If you're not able to make it, they've been doing a great job with this. I think this is a fantastic thing to do. I think it helps promote the minor sports. I think utilizing their YouTube channel and broadcasting games. So you can catch the women's game. I watched a little bit of it during the day, during my lunch hour on Friday on the YouTube channel. So you definitely want to take the opportunity to do that. So Tennessee State Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central. If you go to oakstate.com, look up the women's team, their schedule, and there's a link right there to watch. They'll take you right to the YouTube channel. The men won at kind of a bumpy start. Campbell actually led at one point, I think 30-27 or 30-28. He went on a bit of a run to finish the half, had a 15-point halftime lead. Kind of, let Campbell hang around again in the early second half, but kind of midway through the second half, they put them away, won easily, 102-65. Again, offensively didn't look very sharp. Underwood talked about it, but just think about, they're blowing somebody out when the offense didn't look that productive, and they did not shoot well from three at all. They've got another game, Central Arkansas in Gallagher-Iba, Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That game will be carried on Fox Sports Southwest Plus. So I imagine most of us will be able to get that game Monday night. Women's soccer, first round of the NCAA tournament. They are on the road at Colorado. Colorado was 14-5-1. That game is at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. If you go online to oakstate.com, there will be a, let's just see if we can do that. Screen share. Oh, let's do this. Let's see if we can share this. If you go to oakstate.com and you can go over here to women's soccer to the schedule. Okay. And let's just see if that's what you're seeing. There you go. You're going to see that. All right. And at that point, Just scroll down to the bottom. You'll see there's the Colorado game. And if you click watch, it will take you out actually to the Colorado website where they're live streaming the game. So that's all you got to do. That's the link. That'll open up the page for you. You can watch the soccer match. That before you get back to football. So we'll stop our screen share. There we go. All right, so that's the other stuff going on. Now to football. For football in the Big 12, all intriguing games. Unfortunately, there's one game that's not being televised. Maybe fortunately, not fortunately, I don't know. You got two teams on bye this week, TCU and Kansas State. So this is the purple bye week. Football this week. It's an intriguing game, although it's not going to be televised. You got 3 games at noon. So 2 games televised at noon. The one other game at noon is not being televised. OSU Tech at 3:30, 2:30 Central on Fox Sports 1. So the noon game on Fox Sports 1 is West Virginia at Texas. Again, intriguing game. Vegas has the line at -2 for Texas. Texas laying 2 points. They're not even quite getting the home 3 points that teams usually get. Pretty interesting line. Really not showing much respect for West Virginia right there. Over under 64, kind of low, given that Texas don't have a great defense. But West Virginia is not necessarily dynamic. Have a good defense. You could almost go under with that game. You're talking, 32 points per team, maybe a 35. I don't know. That seems like that's a high over under, I think, for that game. I'm interested to see West Virginia bounce back here. They got an easy game last week, took care of business. Let's see what they do on the road. If West Virginia's not going to go on a slide again, they should get after Tech. I say get after, but they should win this game. That's who they are. They should win this game. 12 o'clock game that is not being televised. You've got Iowa State at Kansas. Not being televised. The battle for the basement. Both teams winless in Big 12 play, and Iowa State at Kansas, and Iowa State is laying 10.5 points. That's a lot. I mean, to me, this is a toss-up game. How is Iowa State laying 10.5 points? Over under is 56.5. That's low. I expect these two teams to score. I think Kansas, give them a game. I think this is a complete toss-up. I'm just shocked that at Kansas, Iowa State's given 10.5. That just feels like a lot. And not many tickets available on StubHub either. So maybe there'll be a crowd. Who knows? At Kansas, but there's nothing on TV, so there's no watching the game on TV unless you find an illegal stream somewhere. The marquee game, I think the marquee game of the day is Baylor at OU. This game is about to come on. I've got it over here on the TV. It's going to be on ESPN2 where I am, because there's a Penn State game on, so they're showing that on ABC. But it's probably on ABC in the Midwest. OU undefeated, Baylor 3-2, coming off couple of there's some crap losses. I think Baylor's showing some wear and tear. I think the drama of the season's coming into head. Their depth. OU needs to keep it going to make sure they come into Bedlam with no more than one loss. You don't want to go into Bedlam with a loss. You want to make sure you're going into Bedlam undefeated. It keeps them marginally eligible for the college football playoff. Potentially, you need some cooperation, I think, from the teams up at the top. But OU, this is interesting. OU's laying 17.5. That's a lot of points. The over-under 79. It's kind of tough over-under. I might stay away from the over-under there, but OU laying 17.5 just feels like a lot. I don't know. Baylor's got the kind of offense that could potentially take advantage. Of OU's defensive weaknesses. But honest to goodness, at 17.5 slot, OU starting the game, they're getting the ball. Baylor just kicked it out of the end zone. Looks like a nice day in Norman for fall football. A lot of tickets available on StubHub, starting at $9. That's a lot of tickets people were trying to get rid of. That's kind of shocking. I would expect OU should win this game, but that's a big line. Big line. You think OU wins this by 3 touchdowns? I'd feel like this is more of a 2-touchdown game. But we'll see. I mean, who knows? It's a gorgeous day in Norman for football. And they're starting. There they go. OU starting with a trick play. Everybody's covered, and Baker Mayfield gets sacked. They did the reverse pitch back, so flea flicker to Mayfield, and nothing happened, and he actually got sacked for a loss. So interesting that they tried, that kind of a trick play. To get a 2nd 15 right out of the gate. That's kind of a weird way to start. OU should win this game. I don't know. Baylor, I think, gives them a game, though. I don't think it's 17.5. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'd be all over Baylor in that moment, because maybe it's a 10-point, maybe a 2-touchdown game between the two. If OU doesn't start trying to be too smart, I think they've got the type of team offensively they can just overpower Baylor. And it's a question of getting stops on defense. Pirine is back in, so it looks like OU's possibly back to full health. Backfield, I don't know if Mixon and Pirine are going at full health, full strength. So here we go, 3rd and 9. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 9, OU back. A dump off to Mixon. They got the first down. So you got both Pirine and Mixon playing, whether they're full health or not. First down, OU. I think they win the game, but again, 17.5 just feels like a lot. Would I love for them to beat Baylor by more than that? Absolutely. By 40. Are you kidding me? That's something I'd love to see them do. But anyway, should be a good game. So that's three intriguing games, and then you've got, again, our game of the day for Cowboy fans. Texas Tech coming to town. That'll be on Fox Sports 1 for those that aren't at the game. Laying 11.5 points. Kind of an interesting line. I kind of feel like it's either going to be less or more than that. And I know that sounds stupid. I don't feel like it's going to be around that. I think, either it's going to be, again, one of these games that we are just having a heart attack in the 4th quarter, and it's like a 7-point game. State gets after them and maybe wins this by 2 or 3 touchdowns. But you laying 11.5, over-under's 89. I think they definitely could get there. Oklahoma State's defense, let's see how Spencer game plans this. He had a horrible game plan last week with K-State. That was, you knew going into the week that all K-State was going to do was pull that quarterback run, and we played, and almost caught that. Westbrook, she really should have reeled that in. I was just shocked Spencer's game plan last week. So let's hope that they have a little more intelligent game. The game plan last week plan this week based on how Texas Tech runs their offense. But you got a mobile quarterback again, so they're going to have to do a better job spying the quarterback. It's going to be interesting to see what they do offensively. You would expect us, don't get too cute. Don't get cute at all. After them. Go short, go long, run the ball, test the sides, test the middle, see what Tech is going to try to do defensively. But I mean, look at what Texas did. If Texas can do that, you ought to be able to just basically score at will against Texas Tech. I don't know what you're expecting to see. I mean, I'm just be successful running the ball. I actually kind of think, that'd be something if we ran the ball and had success. So, boy, OU's really testing deep. Oh, what a nice catch. Nice catch by the tight end there, 81, Andrews. Really good throw and catch there. Oh, look at that. Baylor, I'm just seeing the trail on the bottom. That Baylor folks are coming out and saying that Briles and the AD failed to report allegations, which contradicts what those people are saying. So this is what a train wreck that is. And frankly, it needs to be blown up. It needs to be blown up. That program they should have to vacate wins. Something. I know the NCAA, there's part of this the NCAA staying out of. I don't understand. There's something should happen there. I've got a nice chunk back there on, and there goes Mayfield running the ball, and he's going to score. Mayfield scrambles and scores. OU takes the lead. You guys have a fantastic afternoon. Please let's not have this be as stressful as last week or the week before. I mean, there's just going to be enough going on that this is going to give us all heart attacks. Enjoy it. Hope everybody has a wonderful day at Boone Pickens. Travel safe. If you stop into Eskimo Joe's, say hi to Poklahoma. He's hanging out at Joe's, I think, for the day. I don't think he got tickets. Watching and tweeting during the game. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy basketball. We got soccer today at 1 p.m. Eastern, or it's 1 p.m. Central. Women's soccer at Colorado. Go to the okstate.com website. You can stream the game there. You got men's basketball Monday, ball Tuesday. Plenty going on. Everybody travel safe. Enjoy the game and go Pokes.